Hi, thanks for tuning in to another taste and experience with Key Encounters. Let's talk about it. Big shout out to Tanisha. This is her pick, so we're going to go ahead and have an experience. So the item that we're talking about here, instead of buying a big bottle, I got the little, these minis, and this is from Sugarlands Distillery Sipping Cream. This is their butter pecan cream liqueur. This is 20% alcohol by volume, or 40 proof. Let's see, here's any other interesting stuff that we may need to know. They are from Tennessee. All right, so let's go ahead and crack this open. We're going to just kind of be real nice with the thing. This is a good way to see if you're going to like something instead of purchasing the big bottles. Kind of enjoy the little minis, because you can just buy a whole bunch and just enjoy yourself. Okay. Take that off. All right. Nice and clean. All right, to our best ability to trying to keep it clean, but that's okay. Looking on the bottom, there looks like there's a little bit kind of settlement, so we'll shake that up. All right, so let's go ahead and crack this bad boy open. All right. And, ooh, that smells like buttercream. Butter pecan. It smells like butter pecan ice cream, which is actually one of my favorites. So we'll go ahead and hit it like that. We'll put the lid on. All right, we'll set it here. You can get yourself a nice little side-by-side with it. Okay, so that way you're able to see it. That looks good. That looks good. That looks, if we're messing with sipping cream, you want to make sure it has that aesthetic, you know what I mean? Kind of clearing up the trash there. All right, so let's just dive right onto it. It smells like butter pecan ice cream. Straight off the rip, nutty. It's got that buttery pancake smell. It does smell creamy. Yeah, let's just leave it at the ice cream flavor. But yeah, it's right on point. That pecans are there. They're glazed. That buttery goodness. Almost smells like brown butter a little bit. We've got that nice sweetness. Again, like glazed pecan. So that is lovely. They nailed it on that. So let's find out if it hits right here on the taste. Oh, that hits. Thick. It's almost like when you're eating ice cream and it melts to that right texture when you're about to eat it. It's right there. Creamy. Got a great mouthfeel. It actually just feels like I just had butter pecan ice cream to me, right? You could say dessert wise, this would be, you know what this would be good on? Like you take it and you drizzle it over like brownies, you drizzle it over cookies, you can dip it with your cookies. I just think the flavor is really good. It's a nice balance between alcohol and sweetness. It is boozy. I still get that. I get that boozy kick at 20%, but it's like secondary. Who cares? Get out of my face. Flavor wise, on point. I think a lot of people really don't mess with sipping creams or stuff like Bailey's, things of that nature. I think you should. Like this would go great in your coffee, especially if you're not at work and you're not driving. I'm just letting you know now, we don't do that. We basically enjoy ourselves. This would be really good in some coffee. Dare I say it, in some tea. But standalone sipping cream, like just standalone, just drinking it, it's nice. I would say maybe over some ice. That's kind of a preference thing, but for me, I don't think I would want it watered down. This would be great in a blended item. So if you're really trying to make like for the summer, these things are good for the summer. So if you're making like cocktails that involve, shredding the ice and making like almost like frappuccinos or frappes, something like that. Smoothies, ices, you throw this in there to give it that nice balance, especially if you're going to work with like chocolate, coffee, chocolate liqueurs. This would work great with chocolate liqueurs. You can come up with probably a lot of different dessert cocktails. So this has some versatility. You could probably cook with this too, right? Put it in some cakes, put it in some cheesecake. Yeah, it'll burn off the alcohol, but that flavor profile is very rich. Those pecans taste fresh. A little bit of roastedness. The texture's on point. It's creamy. It's milky. It's silky. And then that buttery goodness. That is, again, it's got a little touch of that brown butter. There's a whole different level of complexity just in that one little sip. So could you imagine just enjoying yourself? I think that's the best bet. Tanisha, this was a good pick and I appreciate you. Until next time, guys, cheers.